Hare Krishna. Hello friends, I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra, I'm preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and today is very special lecture. Today I'm going to talk about how to keep ourselves equiposed in all the circumstances, despite of all the classes in our life, how to make ourselves equiposed, how to not get disturbed by all the circumstances or the situations, because we all know if we make a decision, we must have to know about the consequences of our decision. So despite of these all things, we are actually trying to get disturbed. People are only in this material, people are only here to disturb you. But despite of these all things, if you are not able to disturb, and if you keep yourself in Krishna consciousness, then nobody can defeat you and nobody can push you back. And this is not my words, this is a words of Lord Krishna. However different circumstances, different situation, Arjuna, before more than 5,000 years ago, Lord Krishna actually, Arjuna actually faced the same situation. Lord Krishna actually try to make Arjuna understand about how to tackle this all the situation. Here Arjuna stated, कुलक्षय पणस्यति कुल धर्म सनातनः धर्म नष्टः कुलः कृतस्वा अधर्म भवेयतः. Here Krishna, here Arjuna asked, कुलक्षय पणस्यति कुल धर्म सनातनः धर्म नष्टः कुलः कृतस्वा अधर्म भवेयतः. Here Arjuna said, with the destruction of the dynasty, the eternal family tradition is also vanished. If I destroy my dynasty, my family, my eternal family tradition, the tradition of my family is also vanished, and the rest of my family become involved in irreligion. Entire my family become irreligion because I have destroyed my dynasty. So this is not actually worthwhile for me. This is what Arjuna actually told to Lord Krishna. Arjuna further stated, means Madhav, I'm not going to fight, I'm not going to conquer this, means whether I will conquer or whether I will get defeated, but what will I gain? Here Arjuna here further stated, यदि मम अप्रतिकारम शस्त्रम शस्त्र प्राणयः शस्त्रम अशस्त्र प्राणयः Dhritarashtra rane hanyame tame srematara bhavatah. Here said, better for me if the son of Dhritarashtra, weapon in hand, were to kill me unarmed and unresisting on the battlefield. I will not register. If the Dhritarashtra son will come to kill me, then I will accept it. I will not resist. I will not resist them. Here, after listening of anti-grievances of Arjuna, here Madhusudana clearly stated the first sloka of Lord Krishna, first sloka which was spoken by Lord Krishna is कृतस्वा कस्मलम इदम विस्मय सम उपस्थितः अनार्य दुष्टम स्वर्गीय कीर्तिकारम अर्जुना. हे पार्थ, हे कौन्ते, कृतस्वा कस्मलम इदम विस्मय सम उपस्थितः अनार्य दुष्टम स्वर्गीय कीर्तिकारम अर्जुना. The supreme personality of Godhead said, Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana Govind Gopala Madhava clearly stated here, my dear Arjuna, how have this all impurity come upon you? How this all impurity come upon you? They all are not befitting a man who knows the value of life. The particular person who knows the value of life, these things are not befitting. So people we are thinking, what is befitting? What are these all things befitting to with our character, with our moral, with our values? So here Krishna stated, this kind of impurity to not fight this battlefield is not befitting to you. They lead not to higher planet but to infamy. ये तुमको मतलब not lead to higher planet but to infamy. तुमको अपजस देगा. Here Madhav clearly stated. Madhav further stated, क्लेब्यम अस्मगम पार्था नेतात्वयुपपद्यते शूद्रम हृदय दौर्बल्य त्यक्तो उत्तिष्ठ परंतप. हे परंतप पार्थ, हे कौन्ते, don't yield this kind of degrading importance. ए नपुसंगता तुमको शोभा नहीं देती पार्थ. It doesn't become to you. Give up such a petty weakness of heart and arise and chastisement of enemy. You just have to get up and fight this bloody battlefield. This is a battle of Mahabharata. This is a Dharma Yodha. You have to fight because this is not becoming to you. This is not actually who knows the value of life. You know the value of life. You are the warrior. So you have to fight this battlefield. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated to Arjuna. And in this condition, in this situation, in these circumstances, we are facing the same things what actually Arjuna felt before more than 5,000 years ago. Here, Arjuna clearly stated, कार्पण्ये दोषो प्रहता स्वभाव पुच्छामि त्वं धर्म सम्मूढ चेत यशस्य स्वानिश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यं ते अहं सदिमां तं प्रपन्नं शिष्यं ते अहं सदिमां तं प्रपन्नं. Here Arjuna clearly stated, Madhav, Madhusudan, I'm totally confused. I'm not able to understand what ought to do and what ought not to do. In these circumstances, in this situation, Madhav, please guide me. Hey Madhusudan, hey Mukunda, hey Murari, hey Janardhan, hey Jagannathji, please guide me. Please help me how to overcome from this all kind of impurity. Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all the composure because of misery, weakness. And this is the condition I am asking you to tell me for certain what is the best for me. Now I am your disciple and my soul is surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. Unless we are not surrendering unto Lord Krishna will never instruct to all of us. So in these clashes like a circumstances situation, people are fighting with each other, people are knocking the door of family court under Hindu Marriage Act or other act. People are actually knocking the door, but they don't know the value of life. They don't know what are the duties of these all people. They don't know. But the people who know the value of life, who have totally surrendered to Lord Krishna, will never do anything wrong with anyone, because people are only with you if you satisfy these people's own desire. If you are not able to satisfy these people's desire, people never support you. People will surely let you down. People will actually degrade you. So, and in this material world, Lord Krishna said that we all are not here to satisfy everybody's desire. We are only here to satisfy Lord Krishna's desire. So, let's satisfy Lord Krishna's desire. Let's surrender unto Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because Lord Krishna, if you surrender to Lord Krishna, then you don't have to surrender. You don't have to surrender unto anyone. You just have to forget everything. Lord Krishna is a savior. Lord Krishna will definitely keep away these all people who are actually harming to you. Lord Krishna will surely take you out from all kind of bad circumstances, bad situation. So here, Madhusudan clearly stated, and Madhusudan further stated, here Krishna stated, in jatasi hi dhruvaha janma mrityusya chaha tasmad apaharasya natu sositam. Here Arjuna clearly stated, if you are thinking, if you are killing someone and if you are feeling that you have burden of killing someone, so this is not a right thing. Here Krishna stated, one who has taken a birth is sure to die. The person who has taken birth is sure to die, and after death one is sure to take a birth again. Therefore, in unavoidable discharge of your duty, you should not lament. You should not lament, because it is only part of your duty. So perform only and only your duty, and rest of the things you just have to live upon Lord Krishna. Krishna further stated, Atva praptasya swargam jitva bhokshyami mahima tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddham kuru nishchaya. Here Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind, Gopala, Madhava clearly stated, either you will be killed on the battlefield and attain the heavenly planet. Two possibilities will be there. Either you will be killed or you will be conquered this battlefield. Means you will be killed or you will kill this your all enemy. So two possibilities are there. And if you will be killed, then you will attain the heavenly planet, and you will conquer, then enjoy the earthly kingdom. So it will be something like a win-win situation. Because whenever we are fighting with each other, we don't know the consequences. We don't know about what will happen in the near future. Even if despite of these all things, we are actually fighting with each other in order to take a revenge. Because we are only having, we just want to control. Husband wants to control his wife, and wives only want to control her husband. So this is the situation, and in this particular situation, if you are trying to control each other, then your relation will never be long lasting. So people are there, people are actually disturbing your relation, but who you are and what kind of prescribed duty you all have to perform, this is what you have to understand. This is what you have to know by your action, by your work, by your the art of living. So this is what Madhusudan clearly stated. त्रिगुणिया विषया वेदा निश्रय गुणिया भवाजना निर्वंदो नित्य सत्वस्व निर्योग सेम आत्मवाद. Here Madhusudan clearly stated, you just have to renunciate all such a three mode of the material nature, rajas, tamas and sattva gunas, and become a transcendental to this all the three modes. Be free from all kind of dualities and from all kind of anxiety for a gain and safety, and be established in the self. You just have to establish in self. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This is actually my one of the favorite slok, and I would always follow this slok. This is slok number 47. Here Madhusudan clearly stated, कर्मणि अवधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतुरभू मा ते संगोष्व कर्मणि. Here Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind, Gopala, Madhava clearly stated, you have right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruit of action. You are not entitled to the fruit of action. Never consider yourself to the cause of the result of your activities. Means whenever we are getting success, we will consider ourselves as a cause of our success. But here Madhusudan clearly stated, you whatever result you will gain, whether success or failure, you don't have to consider yourself as a cause of the result of your activities. Whether you will get a failure or success, we don't have to consider ourselves as a cause of our activities, like a success or failure, cause of the result. Here Madhusudan clearly stated. But what we are doing, we would always like to consider ourselves as a cause of the success, and for failure we are actually blaming on someone. This is the bare fact. This is the harsh reality. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. Never be attached to not doing your duty. You don't have to get any kind of attachment to not performing your duty. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. Here Madhav, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind, Gopala, Madhava further stated, Yogastha Kuru Karmani Sangam Tyakta Dhananjaya Siddhi Asiddhyo Samabhutva Swatam Yoga Uchyate. Here Krishna clearly stated, perform your duty equiposed. Perform your duty equiposed, O Arjuna, abandoning all the attachment to the success or failure. Such equanimity is the called yoga. So what Lord Krishna stated, to keep ourselves equiposed in all the conditions, whether there is a tremendous clashes, tremendous conflict, so many conflict, clashes and everything, so many disturbance, but you just have to learn how to keep yourself equiposed in all the conditions. How to keep yourself equiposed in all the conditions, whether there is a success or failure, whether there is a happiness or distress, whether there is auspicious or inauspicious things, you just have to keep yourself equiposed. So after getting equiposed, such kind of mental state of equiposed in all the conditions, that is called, Madhusudan called, that is yoga. Madhusudan clearly stated, that is only yoga. So this is what Madhusudan clearly stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Here Krishna further stated, Sita Pragya, what kind of person is known as a sage of steady mind? Dukhesu anuvigdha manaha. Listen my words very carefully. Dukhesu anuvigdha manaha. Sukhesu vigataspo. With a raga bhaya krodha. Stita dhir muni ruchyate. With a raga bhaya krodha. Stita dhir muni ruchyate. One who is not disturbed in the mind, even amidst the threefold of the miseries, or elated when there is a happiness, and elated when there is a happiness, and who is free from all kind of attachment, fear and anger, is called a sage of steady mind. The particular person who is free from all kind of attachment, fear and anger, only that kind of person is known as a sage of steady mind. Stita pragya cha bhasa cha samadhi sa kesavasya. Here, one who is not disturbed, even a mind, even amidst of threefold of the miseries, or related when there is a happiness, and elated when there is happiness, who is free from all kind of attachment. The particular person who is free from all kind of attachment, fear and anger, is called a sage of steady mind. That particular person is known as a sage of steady mind. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This is what Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana clearly stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Krishna further stated, this is actually one of my most favorite verse. Here Krishna clearly stated, Niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jaya hi akarmanah sarira yatra pichate na prasyate na akarmanah. Here Madhusudan clearly stated, perform your prescribed duty. Listen my words very carefully. Perform your prescribed duty. For doing is better than not doing. For working is better than not working. And if you are not performing a prescribed duty, this is not actually becoming to you. So only and only you have right to perform your prescribed duty. Here Madhusudan clearly stated, perform your prescribed duty. Perform your prescribed duty. For doing is better than not doing anything. And one can't even maintain one physical body without work. One can't, I am not able to maintain my physical body without performing my duty, without performing prescribed duty. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This is what Mukunda clearly stated. Here Madhusudan further stated in verse number, here Krishna clearly stated in verse number 66, chapter number 18, here Madhusudan clearly stated, if you are facing any kind of crisis, any kind of conflict, any kind of confrontation, at that time, what we have to do? We just have to surrender to Lord Krishna, because Krishna clearly stated here, Sarva dharman paritejate mame ekam saranam vajraha mame ekam saranam vajraha aham tam sarva papebhyo mokshasami ma suchaha. Here Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana Govind Gopala Madhava. Here verse number 66, chapter number 18. Here clearly stated, abandon all kind of religious practices and just surrender unto me. Abandon all the activities and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you salvation and make you free from your all kind of sinful activities. I shall make you free from your all kind of sinful activities. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. I shall make you. Here Krishna stated, I shall make you free from your all kind of sinful activities. So you don't have to develop any kind of fear. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated in verse number 12. Madhav, Mukunda, Murari, Janardana, Govind, Gopala, Madhava. Clearly stated, this is actually one of my most favorite verse. Yasmana no dvijate lokaha. Yasmana no dvijate lokaha. Lokana no dvijate chayaha. Harsha marso bhayavayah mukto yachami priyaha. Here Madhusudan clearly stated, he by whom no one is put into difficulty. No one is put into difficulty who is not disturbed by anyone. The particular person who is not disturbed by anyone. Nobody can put that particular person into difficulty. That particular person is not disturbed by anyone. Who is equiposed in happiness and distress. Fear and anxiety is very dear to me. This kind of person is very dear to me. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This is what Madhav, Murari, Kesava, Janardana clearly stated. So whatever circumstances, situation will come across, we just have to learn how to keep ourselves free from all kind of attachment, and also have to learn how to make ourselves equiposed in all the condition. Here Krishna further stated, Yo na harsati, na dvesati, na sosati, na kankasati, Subhasu paritejati bhakti mamam chami priya naraha. Here Madhusudan clearly stated, one who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither lament nor desire, and who renounce both auspicious and inauspicious things. Such a devotee is very dear to me. What kind of devotee is very dear to me? This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. Who neither lament nor desire. The particular person who neither lament nor desire, who renounce both auspicious and inauspicious things. Such a devotee is very dear to me. Here Madhusudan further stated, verse number 18 and 19. Sama satru cha mitra tatha man apman yoha sitosuna sukh dukhesu sam sanga vivarjitah tulya ninda stutira muni santushto ena kena chitah aniketa stira matira bhakta mamam cha me priyanaraha. One who is equal to friend and enemy, one who is equal to friend and enemy, who is equiposed in honor and dishonor, heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy, who is always free from contaminating association. This is actually most important. We all have to make ourselves free from all kind of contaminating association, and always silent and satisfied with anything, who doesn't care for any residence, who is fixed in knowledge, who is engaged in the devotional services. Such a person is very dear to me. who is engaged himself in devotional services, such a person is very dear to me. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. This is what Madhav clearly stated. This is how we can make ourselves free from all kind of contamination. We can keep ourselves far away from all kind of clashes and confrontations and also disturbance. If husband and wife both are fighting and they both knock the door of the God, but you just have to equipose in this all the condition, because this is all our part of life, and nobody can harm you if you surrender to Lord Krishna. Nobody can push you back. Nobody can let you down if you surrender to Lord Krishna. So I would suggest to all of you, please surrender to Lord Krishna, and the rest of the things you just have to leave upon Lord Krishna. Because Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana Govind Gopala Madhava clearly stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Because equiposed mind is only and only that kind of person who is equiposed in all the condition is only eligible to get a salvation, to get a moksha. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. So forget this all kind of clashes, all kind of fighting, all kind of such a distant things. Just association with a non-contaminated or pious association. This is what Madhusudan clearly stated. I hope you all can understand. If you have any questions, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Radhe.